Hafade Guam, and thank you so much for staying with us. I'm still Jason Salas, and this is Fiesta Friday, where we celebrate everything that makes living here on the island so very wonderful. We got a good show for you tonight because we will be headed back to the central part of the island for another staycation segment, and we'll tell you about an upcoming golf tournament that lets you get involved with Operation Christmas Drop. That is coming up shortly. But our friends at the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation are raising money for that very fine organization and the work that it does to support local cancer patients and their families. And this year, there is a twist, and it's a really fun way to get involved and do something and get athletic. And Janet Calvo and Tina Calvo are here, and we are going to talk about this. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you, Jason.
All right. Always a pleasure to be in the presence of people that are doing so much fine work for families that are going through so many difficult times right now with cancer. And we'll get into how the foundation was first formed. But Janet, this year, as a runner yourself, there's a very distinct twist to the 5K that goes to support that. Tell me about that.
Well, first of all, I guess the biggest difference in our 5K this year is it's going to be held up at Punta dos Amantes, the Two Lovers Point. So our second surprise is it's an evening run. So you show up at like 4:15 in the afternoon, and we take off at 5. We'll have live music, food afterwards, and one of the special things that we're putting out there to make our run a little different and entice people to come out and commemorate people that they know and love who've had cancer in their lives is we're going to have mile markers. And these mile markers, if you go online, the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation website, you can give us your names of people you want to commemorate. And I know our deadline was supposed to be today, and we moved it to Monday. So they can still give us names, and we want to put these on these mile markers. So as you're running or walking the 5K, you can stop, take a picture, you know, if you're not real into your finishing time. But that'll make our race a little more memorable and more personal for our runners this year.
And it also makes for a very emotional experience, as you just said.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, what exactly is the route? Because it's going to be held, you said, at Punta dos Amantes. And in the afternoon makes for some interesting challenges for even the racing community, because as opposed to before where people, it's like 5 a.m. showtime, 6 a.m. go time, where you're just, the sun is greeting you as you start. This time the sun's already out.
Well, the sun will be out, but we're hoping that when we start at 5, by the time people are finishing, we'll have a beautiful sunset up there.
No doubt there.
And we're trying to make sure that we have enough lighting so to be a safe area, safe parking, safe run for everyone. But yeah, we're hoping to have a good draw, because if you get there early enough, you'll be able to enjoy the scenery up there at Punta dos Amantes. We're trying to name that place so people start calling it that rather than Two Lovers Point.
All right. Well, Tina, you of course, and Janet, sisters-in-law, and you both, you and your family created the Edward and Calvo Cancer Foundation to commemorate the memory of your father-in-law. You know, our boss here, and we miss him so dearly. For people that may not understand, what is the role and the purpose of the foundation?
Well, the purpose of the foundation, well, first of all, we're celebrating 10 years of helping cancer patients in the community. And the purpose, we were founded as a tribute to our father-in-law, the late Edward M. Calvo, after his battle with liver cancer. Since our inception, we've helped thousands in the community with financial assistance during their battles with cancer. We've also provided emotional and physical therapy sessions for cancer patients, and we've been able to sustain our mission through the generous support of local businesses and individuals in the community.
And it's been a decade of a commitment to that mission and making sure that other families there, you know, like are taken care of in you know, some small but still significant amount.
Yes, as we were witnesses to our father-in-law's struggle with cancer.
Exactly.
And
may I ask,
can relate in that sense.
Yeah, may I ask, what has it meant for you to be able to give back to this particular cause, but then also to work, you know, like with Janet and the other members of your family, to do it together as a family and hopefully get some kind of catharsis, but to also help other people?
Well, it's all done with Dad, my father-in-law, Eddie Calvo, in mind, and it's just a matter of keeping his memory, his legacy alive. He was a generous businessman and leader in the community also. And we were just carrying on in the same way that he would yeah, to anyone in need, to, well, cancer patients, but basically anyone, you know, that he thought, that he was approached by, he would always be generous in helping them in any way
Exactly.
that they called on him for.
Okay, well, Janet,
So-
as far as registration, how can people make sure that they sign up and make sure that
Okay.
they get a very, very beautiful bib and get registered properly?
Yes, they can go register at Hornet Sporting Goods in Tamuning, or at the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation office in Aganyan, that's in the Cup and Saucer building, and or go online. We have a website, guamisgood.org, and they can also sign up online. Now it's $10 a person if you sign up early, and $10 a person if you sign up early, $30 for a family of 4, and we had to play a little with the day of signing because it's an evening run.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go ahead and let people sign up at Hornet or at these other venues Saturday. But if you sign up on site, which is up at the race start, then it'll be $12 a person.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so very much for what you do and for putting together an amazing 5K run. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Jason.
And good luck with your event.
Thanks.
All right. And please stay tuned, everybody. We are back. More Fiesta Friday after this.